Hi everyone, it's Brad Filipponi from BoxBrownie.com, and today we're going to talk about photos. So what I'm going to talk about is what we look for in an image and how we pick a hero shot, or a banger as I like to call it. What's a banger? Well, that is something that's going to actually make the phone ring for a real estate agent or a builder, developer, etc. So let's get started. So here we have a great shot of the front of the house. This is a great technique where you can actually use your hand to cover, any sun flare if you're shooting straight into the sun. So we're going to flick through to the after. This has actually been edited really nice. I love that sky color and contrast with a lovely green grass. Everything looks good, but if you look a little bit closer, there's a few things I'm not happy with. So you can sort of see here the sky replacement. It's good, but it could be a little bit better. You can sort of notice a little bit of movement here in the trees. You get a little bit of that, but it actually could be edited a tiny bit better. Most people wouldn't see it, but if you're a pedantic photographer like me, these are the things you look for. So we'll move on. Before I move on, what I do like is I can still see this antenna very, very well, and also all your power lines are still present. So sometimes, this can be missed in the editing process. Some people can actually put sky over areas like antennas or electricity power lines, etc. So it's always good to make sure that they're still present so you're not misleading anyone. So now we'll move on. Here we have a shot, looks like a builder's property. The grass isn't even laid yet. As you can see from the after, we can easily add in grass and sky. It's all standard under our image enhancement service. Things you want to look for here is obviously, good replacement here around, all the neighboring properties, and also on the, this property's roof itself. This one looks really good. I can't really, pick too much. Another thing I'm going to look for is all the grass, where the grass meets the rest of things like the fence and the house, etc., etc. This is all looking good. So I would actually classify this as a banger or a hero shot. This is just due to, it's a great shot for a builder, just to show what can be done. They may have been taking this as a progress shot for their homeowner. They might want to chuck in some grass. It could be marketed for many ways. I think it's a great shot. It's a beautiful home to begin with. And of course, Box Brownie have just made it that little bit nicer. Here we have a front of a large hospital. Let's look at the after shot here. Once again, let's talk about sky replacement. Sometimes it can be easier said than done to get the perfect sky replacement. But if you look here, the data we have is actually quite vague. There's not a lot of information here that I can see. The trees look a little bit faint. It's actually quite hard to do it. This editor's done a great job. It's masked really well. You have a little bit of interference here and there, but that's just going to be natural. So look, given the circumstances, this is a decent edit. I probably wouldn't call it a hero shot. It's a decent shot for what it is. And this has been edited quite well. The before and afters do speak for themselves. So this is a great image, but probably wouldn't really sell the property for me. Okay, here we have an interior image. Now we want to talk about, this is obviously a very dark image. The after, we can really bring a lot back. They've done a good job, but it could be better. How? Here's a few things. So you can sort of see here, it's quite faint, but see how we've got this white gap and we have a little bit of black here. These need to be even. We've got white here as well. This is where we've actually replaced, you mask around the windows and you're actually bringing it back. So here, it's not bad. It's not jumping out at me. It's only minor, so it's definitely passable. But these are things you want to look for. If that gap was any thicker, you'd really want to rework that and get that done properly. Another thing too, which is quite disappointing in this edit, is this appears to be water or a lake outside. This is definitely a selling point. So if this was my property, I would have actually requested that this was actually blued up, because it is right there. You can see it on the before on the before image. But afterwards it gets washed out a little bit. That information is actually still there, and we can actually use that, paint over the image, actually blue up this water in the editing process, and this image could look a lot better. So just for reference. Here we have a kitchen area, just been shot. I personally would have opened up this door to create space, but that's okay. And then you can also see here, we have a little bit of flash, a bit of a bit of flash. That's what we have here, reflection. So that's actually being taken out, which is a really good thing. You know, flash is a part of flash photography, but it never really looks good in your shot. So this can be edited out. Once again, part of the standard image enhancement service. So make sure that's always done for you. It always gives you a cleaner look overall. Here we have a lovely ocean view. Once again, very washed out. As you can see from our before and after editing process, it's really chalk and cheese. So I love this image. This would definitely be a selling point, you know, if this was an ocean viewed property. So this is a very important shot. Not sure if it would be a huge shot, you know, for marketing for Box Brownie, but this would be great marketing for this property itself. So really, really good, great editing. Here we have a front of the house. Once again, very washed out. Looks a bit rainy here, as you can sort of see at the end of the driveway where it meets the garage. That's okay, it's all natural. We're gonna green the grass, we're gonna blue up the sky. The blue's a great color, the green grass is a great color, and we've actually even just masked over the driveway here. So I think this is actually quite a great shot to show really what can be done and part of the image enhancement process. It's a bit of a hero shot in my eyes, just because it's a nice looking house. There's been some nice editing done and it presents really good. So great image, we'll move on. We have a kitchen area, dining with a bit of a study nook. Lights are on, which is great, I love that. Here's our after shot. This is definitely a banger in my eyes. What a beautiful property this is. Very, very, what's the word? You know, very, very simple, very simple looking shot. Great colors, nice and new. I really like this shot, so that's really great. Loving these lights up here too. Very, very nice. Here we have a bakery. So, you know, this is probably used as a lifestyle shot. It could be a commercial shot. You know, great for those sorts of avenues. Great sky replacement here. Really, really good. The edges near the leaves are really, really clean. Really, really good. What's disappointing is, as we spoke about earlier, where are those power lines gone? So this can happen in the editing process. Very easy to overlook at times, but very easy to fix either. So if you ever see images like this, easily fixed. That's the only thing that's letting this image down. So always good to look for that sort of things, because you never want to misrepresent a property. Lovely bathroom, looks great. Bit dark, but obviously we can bring that back in the editing process. Bit of a hero shot for me, this bathroom. Beautiful colors, loving the finishes. Just a great shot, great editing. Have no more to say about that one. Here we have another front of the home. Overcast day, washed out grass. The before and afters really speak for themselves. I'm checking out the sky replacement around the top of the roof. It looks ideal. The grass is a beautiful green color. Sometimes people can, you know, do a bit more of a fluoro green, which never looks nice. This is a nice subtle dark green. I really like it. This is a bit of a banger for me. Just the before and afters. It's quite subtle, but these are all things that can happen. Obviously it can rain, the grass can go green, and the sun can come out and be a sunny day. So I love these sorts of shots. It's what we do every day. We have another shot here. Out the back of a property, we've got a pool area. The grass is a little bit dead in spots. We have a creepy crawly, as we call it here in Australia, or a pool cleaner, which is here. These sorts of things will always be removed under the image enhancement process. You want to make sure that's done. By removing, you know, pool cleaners, it really does clean up that shot. That grass has actually been greened up as well. It was a bit dead and overcast in the other image. And look, this is a great shot. I probably wouldn't use this as a hero shot for my personal advertising, but if you're marketing this home, generally the back of the house overlooking the pool is your hero or banger shot, as I like to say it. The only thing that's letting me down for my personal marketing on my website would just be this solar heating area up here on top of the roof. So for me, never a good look. It's not really a prestige home for our marketing, but for this property, it's a great shot. Probably couldn't do much better. What would look great on this would be a day to dusk shot. It would really just pop, but let's move on. Here we have a bedroom. We have great external view. This is just a single shot. This is kind of the information we would have on a HDR image, but we can bring this back also from the single shot. As you can see here, This has been brought back. It's beautiful, light and airy inside. It is personal preference, but I personally would have made out this window a little bit darker. I would have loved that green to pop a bit more and to really punch through that window. Apart from that, still a great image, but that could have been a little bit more of a nicer touch. Here we have a block of land. Shot very overcast. We've got a little bit of, obviously there's been a vehicle had access there recently. Here's the before and after. We do the grass replacement, which is great, but as an extra touch, I think I would always be removing this debris here. It just looks ugly, it looks messy in the shots. Oh, it just ruins this shot. So, you know, make sure you're always looking at those little 1%ers we talk about. Look, that really reflects yourself, it reflects your branding. If that was cleaned up, this image would look totally different. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. There's a few more tips on real estate photography, and stay tuned for further episodes. For more handy tips, please visit BoxBrownie.com.